Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizky Farani. Today I will share with you about descriptive text. Have you ever read a text that makes you feel you are actually there? For example, you can smell the aroma of coffee, or you can hear a sound of rain, or you actually see a place but you never go there before. That's the power of descriptive text. Today, I will share with you some points about how to create a strong descriptive text. In this lesson, we will learn what descriptive writing is, why it is important, and how to write a descriptive essay effectively. We will discuss definition, purpose, key elements, techniques, example, and common mistakes in descriptive writing. Descriptive writing is a writing that creates vivid image in reader's mind. It focuses on details and imagination. So, the goal is not only telling the stories, but creating an image in someone's imagination, like they are experiencing the event, although they are not there. Let's take a look at two examples of sentences on the screen. The first sentence, the room was messy. The second sentence, books were scattered across the floor, clothes hung from the chair, and an empty coffee cup sat on the desk. You see, there are two sentences. They are different. The first sentence is clear, but it doesn't create any imagination in reader's mind. Take a look at the second sentence. It gives a clear picture of what happened in the room, so we can describe everything that happened there. That's the power of descriptive writing. There are 4 key elements in writing descriptive essay. The first is sensory details. When we create descriptive sentence, we need to maximize the use of all senses from sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. For example, sight, we can see bright sunset. And the other example is sound, birds chirping. The second key element of descriptive writing is specific details. We need to be concrete, not too general. Let's take a look at the example. The first example is nice weather. The second example is cool morning air with soft sunlight. You see, there are two different phrases. The first phrase is good, but too general. The second sentence is better because it describes in detail. The third key element of writing descriptive is figurative language. We can use metaphors or personification. Let's take a look at the example. As soft as cotton, the wind whispered through my ear. You see, there is a metaphor or personification to beautify the language. The last key elements of descriptive writing is emotional connection. We should help readers to feel something. For example, lonely street, peaceful garden. You see, there is an emotion involved in the words. It can help readers to imagine the place, an object, or a person. Now, let's analyze two examples of descriptive writing. Take a look at the first paragraph. There are some sensory details in the paragraph. The first sensory detail is color. You can look at the first sentence. Upon first sight, the lake appeared as a broad canvas painted in multitude of blues and greens. Another sensory is lapping waves. It creates the imagination of sound. For example, the gentle lapping of the waves against the pebbled shore played a soft rhythmic of melody. The other sensory system is pine scent, smell. It creates the imagination of smell. For example, while the scent of fresh pine from the surrounding forest invigorated the senses. Notice how the writer used sensory details to create imagination. Look at the second example about city market. There are some sensory details in the paragraph. The first is vibrant fruits, sight, chatter of vendors, sound, coffee aroma, smell. This creates a busy and lively city market. After reviewing two examples of descriptive writing, let's come up with some key points of our discussion today. The first thing is descriptive writing use strong verbs. It creates imagination in someone's mind. The second one is use metaphors, idioms, personification to make it more beautiful, because we need to connect with all senses to build emotion in reader's mind. The third one is you need to maximize all senses, not only sight, not only smell, not only sound, but also touch. And then the last one, you show, don't tell. If you just tell the story, it cannot help your readers to create vivid image in their imagination. You need to show them. You need to make the readers feel like they are experiencing it, or they are at the places, although they are not there. Remember, we need to avoid some common mistakes in writing descriptive essay or text. The first, do not use too many details, because if you use too many details, the readers will be confused. Use the sense, use the sequence of senses from sight, smell, sound, touch, to make a systematic showing of the descriptive part in the text. The second one is do not use only one sense, because it will have limited exposure to the imagination. The third common mistake in writing descriptive essay or text is use too many adjectives. Of course, we can use adjectives to create strong image in our text, but not too much. Again, you can use the systematic thinking of senses: sight, smell, taste, hear, and touch. It can help you to create effective writing. And the last one is do not lack focus. You need to focus on a place, a person, or an object to create clear imagination. To conclude, descriptive writing is about helping your readers experience what you describe. Remember, you can use sensory details, strong words, be specific, and show, don't tell. I think that's all for our lesson today. I hope you can use this material as reference to practice at home. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.